It picked
Hey, this is Paul Kelly with Allstate Friendly Insurance with a way to save you money or make you money. If we can't save you $300 on any of your insurance, we'll give you $30. We have been in Greenville for almost 30 years at 9801 Wesley Street. Our phone number is 903-274-4949 and web address is allstatefriendlyinsurance.com. Give my folks a call, see if we can save you $300 on any of your insurance, or we'll give you $30 at 903-274-4949. God bless.
And good morning.
Good morning.
How's
Good
everybody
morning.
doing?
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome. Good
first show of the year.
Yes.
Great to be here live at the Texan Lobby and Texan Theater and Lobby Cafe.
Yeah.
Got it. We'll get
Yes.
it.
Yes.
We've been doing it for a few times now.
Yep.
As always, I'm here with Mr. Jim Satterwhite and Hunt County's own Friendly.
Hey, we're here.
We have a good show lined up today. We have our first-time segment person coming in after we go to our break and come back, going over events. We're in the new year.
And in the new year, and I'm gonna say it right now, baby.
How warm
Premier
is it?
show,
How
premier
warm is it,
show.
Brenda?
Hey, premier show today. Man.
Yeah.
That's right.
8:30 this morning.
8:30, Friendly
And our
Live.
guest is here. Our
That's
guest is
always
here.
good. Always like it when the guests get here on time.
Yes, and it's gonna be a
And
great
how
show.
warm is it? Warm
Yeah.
is not a word I would use to describe it. And
No, compared to Indiana.
I'm from up north, and I can
Well,
tell you it is cold out there. And to all of our viewers up north, which I know we have a few, love you, Mom. Stay safe
you-
out there. Dress
and
warm.
look at Boston and from
Yeah.
and maybe northern Florida.
They're saying that Boston's potentially going to have a blizzard coming through there.
Well,
So I don't,
I think we.
our weather is beautiful. How about that?
It is.
Better
Compared to
them than
that,
us. And
yeah.
here's a good thing, Friendly and Barney. At least you don't have to shovel rain.
Oh no.
That's true.
No,
You know what? A funny story. When we first moved here, I packed everything into the truck, and one of them was a snow shovel. And our neighbor, when I'm unloading it, starts laughing at me. He's like, "You're in Texas. What do you need a snow shovel for?" I was like, "Just because." And you know what? That winter we got a light dusting of snow, and just to
Did
be
you-
me,
did you-
I went out there with the snow shovel and just used it so that I could.
Well, now there has been times where it snowed.
Yeah, but it doesn't stick and stay.
Well, not so much anymore. It used to, but not anymore. I think.
What
it's,
about that Christmas 6 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Last Sunday we had some snow.
Yes, we did. I woke up to Michelle saying, "It snowed outside." And
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
I got a picture. I took a picture because,
It looked like cotton had just
but
blown.
you
That
know,
was it.
2018, I feel is going to be the year that Hunt County News is going to become a household word. You know, a
I do
household
too.
word.
I do too.
Absolutely.
We're
I do. I really do.
8,300 strong and growing. And you
Eight-
know what we do that gives us that 8,300 strong and growing?
No, what is that?
We connect.
We connect.
We connect with people. We highlight the good, which does want to throw me on a little bit of a statement that I'd like to make here. Everybody knows what we do. We focus on the positive Hunt County. Some have joked
No
and said we're the
bad
Hunt
news.
County happy news. And, you know, at first I thought that was kind of bad, but in actuality, it's correct.
Yeah.
We know what goes on out there, good and bad. We choose to stick to our policies of our mission and saying we're going to only highlight the positive Hunt County.
Right.
So
It's
we
a good
love
news.
all the messages that we get. We really do. We acknowledge everybody. We have to stick to our mission, and that is to highlight the positive.
And you think we want to brag about what we're doing? You bet.
Yes,
Every day we're going to brag because what we're doing is a service to the community.
Yes.
And it's
Right.
all about community.
Yes.
And it's all about what is surrounding us and what happens in our daily lives.
Yes.
That is good. I mean, everybody, all the other bad stuff, go ahead. You
Right.
Listen to it, but we just don't do that.
Right.
We don't do it.
But 2018, I think, is going to grow. And again, back to the original statement, we connect with people. And one of the ways we connect with people is we do little contests and promotions with our advertisers and with our
And
sponsors.
speaking of advertisers and sponsors, yes, thank them. Thank you.
We thank all of
Thank
you.
so much.
But we had our contest last week with Splash Kingdom, and in our closing segment, we will announce live the winner of the Family 4 Day Pass, which includes entry for 4 and 4 meal vouchers. So we had a good
And
turnout
you got
on
good
that.
food.
That's
They
what
do
I
have it.
understand.
Oh,
I've not
oh,
been.
And you'll be glad to know I didn't enter.
I did, just to make sure that how easy it was to work. I was going to have Frienlee go through and do it, but first off, if it's easy enough for Frienlee to do it, everybody can do it. So I wanted to at least check it from the technical aspect.
Hey,
It was
I
very simple to
resemble
do.
that remark.
You totally resemble that remark. All right. Well, we will be back with our special guest, which we will announce as soon as we come back. And thank you for joining us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Bob, the owner of Bulldog Carpet Cleaning. Bulldog Carpet Cleaning is a family-owned business that has been serving the greater Hunt County area for over 20 years. We provide service to business and residential customers. Carpet, tile and grout, concrete, upholstery, we clean it all. So that you will never be surprised by a stranger showing up at your door, let me introduce my team, Dustin and Matt. Call today, 903-356-0207, or visit us online at bulldogcarpetcleaning.net.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the frontage road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We have the best prices on diamonds, gold, and jewelry. We got everything from lawn and garden equipment to job site tools and musical instruments. So for the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the frontage road in Greenville. Why settle for an assembly line burger when you can have a hot, fresh pot roast sandwich or one of our custom made to order burgers? Come join us at the Ash & Rose located at 2809 Lee Street in downtown Greenville for a cold refreshing beer or a drink from our fully stocked bar. Don't forget to grab a lunch card and get your 8th lunch free. The Ash & Rose. Great food, great service, great times. And we're back, and we are here with our very special guest, Pud Kearns.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am
Glad
glad to
have
be
you.
here.
So, for those that don't know Pud, she is probably the finger on the pulse of the community person you could ever ask for. She knows everything that's going on. Everybody knows her. She knows everybody. And she will be joining us monthly for her Housewarmers segment.
That's right.
And will be doing a much better job of going over events that are coming up in the area, much better than Frienlee and I. You know, we just kind of make it up as we go along. But look, she comes with notes.
I
So
do,
that's
because there's
awesome.
so much going on.
There is.
And it's all in print. I love it.
Well, exactly. And anyone that would like to get my newsletter, it's very easy to subscribe. You can go to the Housewarmers of Greenville Facebook page.
Okay.
And the very top entry there is a link to subscribe to my newsletter, which comes out once a month via email. And have a copy of this list for yourself.
Wonderful. I think Gabe will put the link to the. I love catching him off guard. He'll put the link to your Facebook page in the comments or the description. So I guess let's just jump into it. What do we got going on this month?
You know, you would think January is a dead month.
Right.
No, January is a good month.
January, well, every month in Greenville and Hunt County is a good month, and I think people who do get my newsletter are so surprised and so amazed at how much goes on. I keep saying you can no longer say there is nothing going on around here.
That's true.
I mean,
You really can't, and we can start with Saturday night when you've got Mickey Gilley here at the Texan Theater.
Ta-da.
Mickey Gilley. And then, you know, also later this month, we've got Asleep at the Wheel here.
Yeah, I read that outside. They're
Yes.
I take their word for it, not mine.
Yes, no, Asleep at the Wheel is here, let's see, they are here on Friday, January 19th. And then there is a skating show as well here that Sounds so intriguing. That's
Yes.
the next night, Saturday, January 20th.
I hear they're going to actually. I think if I'm correct, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think they're actually going to do make an ice rink up on the stage.
That's what I understand. Now,
A
you know,
what?
there's some artificial material now that you can skate on.
Oh,
It looks,
okay.
but so I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, but I don't know. But in my newsletter, there will be a trailer, a link to the trailer of the show so people can understand, because it's actually a musical.
Wow.
That's a skating musical, which sounds very interesting.
Skate spectacular. I was just reading up.
Yes,
about it.
right. Yes,
Dreams on
Dreams
Ice.
on-
Skate-tacular.
Dreams on Ice.
Yes, sounds great. Also, then on January 12th, contemporary Christian music artist Crowder will be part of the Texas Takeover tour. That's going to be at the GMA that evening, and that should be a great show.
Now, what date was that?
January 12th, Friday the
January
12th.
12th. Wow.
And so that'll be at the GMA. Later in the month, we've also got the MLK Day Parade, which will be on Saturday the 13th.
Is that downtown?
Yes, it's downtown. Everything will assemble down at Farmers Market at 9 o'clock, and then the parade starts at 10.
Okay.
There will also be, I don't have all the final information on that, the Greenville Interdenominational, that's a big word to say this time of the morning,
yes.
Ministerial Alliance will have a service as well commemorating Dr. King. They are finalizing the date. They have discovered a conflict with their original date, and they tell me they will get back to me with the date, so I will post that on my Facebook page as well. And then let's see, on Saturday, January the 20th, we have Eagle Fest down in
Have you
Emory.
ever been to Eagle Fest?
No.
Barney, you gotta go. we gotta go. We gotta go because you go to Lake Fork and go out on the lake, and you can actually, I mean, they're there.
Yeah.
And it's so, and sometimes out of this clear blue sky, one will come flying in and people are going click, 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 taking pictures. It's great. You ought to go.
Yeah, you know, most people have absolutely no idea that we have the number of bald eagles that winter here. Since
Oh.
we've got Lake Fork and Lake Tawakoni.
Right.
They're gorgeous. You know,
Gorgeous.
yeah. I know one day I was driving along, heading to Canton, and I was going along the dam that goes down, you know, behind Lake Tawakoni.
47.
Yes,
Highway 47.
yes,
Yeah.
and there were two just sitting up on the dam, and we stopped for the longest time and look at them, and you don't realize how big they are.
Right.
So this is an opportunity. It's, you know, it starts it's at the Rains High School. All of the events are. But in addition then to the tours, they have bus tours and boat tours out to the lakes to see the eagles. They'll also have a lot of events there at the high school as well. They're going to have, they'll have some raptor shows, and they'll actually have some eagles, you know, an eagle there where you can see them. They've got, I think it's called the Critter Guy that will be there with other animals. They'll have some Indian dances, the eagle dances, crafts and food and all kinds of things.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
great.
So that is that is Saturday, January 20th, and admission is $5. There is a website that you can go to that is, you know, with Eagle Fest, and again, all of those links will be in my newsletter on how to get there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Julie Horn, good morning,
Good morning.
She's our off-site producer.
Yes.
Ah, that's
remote
great.
producer.
Yes.
Co-producer.
Casey Earls says good morning. Sorry.
No, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Those are two of my favorite people. Good morning. Let's see. Then we have the Chamber of Commerce banquet coming up.
We do the black and white ball at the new Innovation First.
Yes.
Yes,
Tony,
I am so excited about that. I think that will be
It's
wonderful.
gonna be great.
And that is going to be on Thursday, January 25th. There's a reception at 5:45 and the dinner and program at 7. You may think, well, I'm not a member of the Chamber of Commerce. That doesn't matter. You can still come. This is the business community.
It is, and if you
participating.
are a business person in the community and you want to know other business
Yes.
people, this is an opportunity.
Yes.
And I have it on good authority that there are still a few tickets available. They're not a whole lot
They're
left.
not
So
good.
if you,
No.
if
I
you
think a lot of
wanna
people wanna go, right.
If you want to go, that I know you can contact the chamber at 903-455-1510 or look them up at greenvillechamber.com.
Yeah,
I think
.com.
that's correct.
And throw this in, you'll be at a facility that has the #1 toy for the mechanic toy.
X-Bugs.
X-Bugs,
Yes.
right here in G-Town, Texas.
Right.
Yeah, it's,
Yes.
it's a beautiful
Right.
facility. Beautiful.
And the speaker that night is going to be Dr. John Humphreys, who's the provost and vice president for academic affairs at Texas A&M University Commerce. And then, of course, the high point of the evening is they announce the 2017 Worthy Citizen, which is a closely held secret that everyone is always speculating, who's it going to be?
I always put my guess in. I always put a guess in.
Yes.
I've never been right. So.
And that's part of the fun of it,
That's
is the
part of
fact
the
that,
fun, right.
that it's chosen by the committee of the previous 5 members. So therefore, every year when they add someone new, you bring a new mix of people in who have been working with other volunteers and things around. So you get a fresh perspective every year, and I think that's what makes this award so unique, is that it's not always the obvious
Right.
the obvious candidates.
And I think Jack Finney
Yes.
started
Yes.
and it has the names of people.
Yes.
Past.
Yes.
There's a
Exactly.
trophy.
Yes.
Terry Thomas was last year's.
Yes.
And I was there and saw for myself.
Yes.
He was really surprised. He was clueless.
Oh, yes. I think most people are. I know that both my grandmother and my dad were recipients of it over the years, and that's was very meaningful, to know that they both were.
Yeah.
Mhm. Recognized for their different works. Let's see. Going on down the list, this is, I think, of interest to anyone who might have a small plot of land that they are hoping to do some farming or ranching on, which, these ranchettes or something, and wanting to learn about that.
Barney, you need a ranchette. Barney.
Yeah, there is a small and new landowner seminar on Friday, January 26th at 1 o'clock. And this is really interesting. This is being put together by the Texas AgriLife Extension Service, the Hunt County, several different organizations in Hunt County, including the Tax Authority, the Health Department, one of the county commissioners, and then the Natural Resources Conservation Service and Farm Service are all going to put this together to give people an idea of possibilities of the different things that they can do.
Right, and
And where are they doing that at?
They're doing it at Fletcher Warren Civic Center, and that's on Friday, January 26th.
And you know what? It's different than buying a house. When you buy land, there's different things about the land you may not know about. There's
Exactly.
There's not here in the city. We have ordinances, in the county there are ordinances also. And you just get. We had 3.4 acres, whatever. I wanted to drill a water well. I could, but I have to go to do this. I got to do this, and I got to do this, and which is good because if there's nothing, no law said you couldn't do it. Bingo. So.
Well, and I think too, to understand, some of the the tax implications, if you do some agricultural things,
Right.
The possibilities of conservation, there's just so many things, and I think a lot of people buy property, and I see this in my housewarmers when I'm welcoming people out, because I go out into the county as well to welcome people, that you've got people that will say, well, I wanted some land, and so they buy some land.
Bingo.
And this is to help educate you then on what to do with that land.
Did we get a wrap? Did he say?
I don't think so yet.
Okay.
No.
He's usually pretty obvious.
Well, then I will move on. How about that? There is more.
Please.
There is more. Again.
Can I take a break and come back right straight to you? You want to do that?
Yeah,
let's
let's-
go pay some bills.
Let's go pay some bills and then we'll come back.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
I have more to talk about then.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob, the owner of Bulldog Carpet Cleaning. Bulldog Carpet Cleaning is a family-owned business that has been serving the greater Hunt County area for over 20 years. We provide service to business and residential customers. Carpet, tile and grout, concrete, upholstery, we clean it all. So that you will never be surprised by a stranger showing up at your door, let me introduce my team, Dustin and Matt. Call today, 903-356-0207, or visit us online at bulldogcarpetcleaning.net.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the frontage road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We have the best prices on diamonds, gold, and jewelry. We got everything from lawn and garden equipment to job site tools and musical instruments. So for the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the frontage road in Greenville. Why settle for an assembly line burger when you can have a hot, fresh pot roast sandwich or one of our custom made to order burgers? Come join us at the Ash and Rose, located at 2809 Lee Street in downtown Greenville, for a cold, refreshing beer or a drink from our fully stocked bar. Don't forget to grab a lunch card and get your 8th lunch free. The Ash and Rose. Great food, great service, great times. And we're back. There's a mid-conversation in there. We're back. But we're back with Pud Kearns from House Warmers. We're going to continue and see what we got going on this week.
Well,
Or this month.
yes, because
Yes.
I'm kind of running down the month, and it was coming in toward the end of the month. This is a new event that I think sounds like a lot of fun if you've got a little girl. CASA for Hunt County is sponsoring the first Fairy Dust Princess Ball, which I think sounds absolutely delightful.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be on Saturday, January 27th. It's from 10 in the morning until noon. So you think of a ball and you usually think of evening, but for little girls, this is maybe a little more than that.
Wow.
And it sounds like it's going to be so much fun. And having a 4-year-old granddaughter, I keep thinking, oh, this is exactly, she's the perfect age for something like this. Those attending the royal function will be presented, with princess etiquette and a little ball dancing lesson. They will have their hair, makeup, and nails done. They will get to bedazzle their own crown. I know. Enjoy a snack of royal cookies and have their photos made with famous princesses.
Oh, I said I'm going.
Did you see it? Gave you see it in his eyes? He's going.
Oh, I'm thinking just how good that bedazzled crown will look.
Oh.
The show following that.
I think so. Absolutely. There's a limited number of tickets for sale, and it's not a thing where you can walk in because they've obviously got to play, and they've got to make sure they have plenty of crowns to bedazzle.
And that one I do know. We just put the story out there over the weekend on Hunt County News. So
you've got all the details there.
We do.
Okay. There is an admission fee. It's $35 for one child with one adult, and $45 for 2 children and 1 adult. And the tickets are available through CASA. But if you've got the information on your website, the Hunt County News website.
And let's put in quotation, it is a fundraiser.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Fundraiser.
Fundraiser.
But I think it's a delightful idea of something that is not being done in our community.
Absolutely.
And anytime you get somebody that comes up with something fresh and fun and new, then I think we really have to support those kind of things because those just make our community so much more interesting and vibrant and lively.
And not to say that it helps out 501c3s. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And they
That's
are.
right.
They are.
Yeah.
Barney and I talked about this before. How good an organization they really are.
Yeah, oh my gosh, they do such wonderful things for kids. You're exactly
Very
right.
special to us.
Yes. Yeah. And speaking then of other fundraisers, then moving into the first weekend of February, and the reason I'm bringing up the next 2 up that are both in February are because tickets are on sale now, and in some cases tickets will go fast, and so you need to be sure that you're on the list for them. And the first one, the Northeast Texas Children's Museum in Commerce does their annual Daddy-Daughter Dance, and that's another big deal, and that's going to be on Saturday, February 3rd, so it's heading toward Valentine's Day. And it will be from 6:30 to 9:30. The theme for that is Winter Wonderland. And advance tickets are $30 for each father-daughter couple. They do sell on the evening of the event, but they're $45. And then additional daughters can come for $10 a piece. And they have dancing, crafts, entertainment, and photos and things. It's not just dancing. I mean, it's lots of other things for the kids as well.
The museum has come a long way.
It has, and of course, it's very exciting, the news that they're in the process of planning a new building.
Yes.
That's going to be a
Yes.
wonderful thing for them.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is, because all kids need to learn and know different what's happened in the past. I don't care what it is.
Well, and to ensure the future.
To ensure the future.
Of something that is, again, become another valuable part of the
Yes,
community.
yes.
And then another thing tickets are on sale for, which will be the following weekend, is Hearts for the Arts, which will be coming up.
Yep. I attend that one regularly. Always a good time.
It is always fun. It is an event that is put on by Hunt County Public Art, and that will be at the Emerald Ballroom on Saturday, February 10th. Tickets are available through their Facebook page, which is Hearts for the Arts, and they do projects in Hunt County as far as public art projects. They've got some absolutely wonderful ones in Commerce.
Yes.
The sculptures in the city park are so fascinating to see. And then here in Greenville, of course, they have done the two beautiful murals, and then to me, the really wonderfully happy, crazy sculpture down here,
Down here,
Be Seen, which I just
Be Seen,
love.
yeah,
Yes,
right.
and they've done the mural then on the wall at the Herald Banner. So actually, they've done 4 public art projects downtown.
And the art, and Pamela's, was it Tall Cotton over here? But, you know,
High Cotton.
High Cotton.
High Cotton. You
Yeah.
know, he spoke of, in Commerce, David Zavana.
Yes.
Did the sculpture.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. I mean,
Yes.
there's a lot of good artists in this area.
There really, really are, and I think a lot of that has to do with the university and attracting
Right.
so many
Yes.
people.
Right.
And even though there is the controversial decision of the city council with the moratorium.
And the M word.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. What I was gonna say though is, public art will still continue in this,
Right.
in this community.
Right.
And I don't know that they have officially announced their 2 projects that they're funding this year. But,
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen enough to feel comfortable enough saying what they are yet, other than they're gonna be exciting and beautiful, and, they will do a lot for our community.
Yeah, and the annual gala is always fun. I've gone numerous years.
Well, it's a really interesting situation, because not only do you have a silent auction with all kinds of wonderful art, you have a live auction with art. There are different artists that are there that evening that are creating art in front of you.
Yes.
Over the years, they've had a potter, they've had a metal sculptor, they've had artists painting. That's right, they did the piece,
One of our followers was there, Kenny
Yes.
Kenny Murphy, and
Yes.
did a rolled steel portrait of Friendly's caricature. And
Yes, and it was wonderful.
It was
He did it
cool
right
to
there
see
that
that
evening.
happen.
Right that evening.
That
Yes.
was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Man, what an
And
honor.
he's come a long way
Oh.
with that in the last year, as he has learned to experiment and really gotten,
Yes.
gotten better and better with that.
And to plug in for them, they have him and I forget the guy. They did a lot of the ironwork with Byron and Craig's back. What they call the backyard?
Yeah.
All ironwork. It's beautiful.
Well, and I
Beautiful.
understand they did a lot of the metal fabrication on Be Seen as well.
Yes,
So,
yes,
there's that. There will be all kinds of things. There'll be food that night. It's a fun event to
Food.
come to. That's a celebration of the arts in Hunt County, and one that I think is worth coming to.
Food, fun, and friends.
Absolutely. And then also in February, and I'm going to put this in because there's a very good chance that, depending on the timing of when I come back or not, just to make sure that people have a chance to see this one if they want. That's the first Tuesday of the month. The museum, the Audie Murphy American Cotton Museum, at noon hosts their lunch break special
Okay.
every time. And you can take a bag lunch if you want, or you can just sit and listen. But they have different lecturers that come in for the hour over noon and talk about different things. And they've had authors, they've had all kinds of interesting people come in and talk about a variety of different topics. Coming up in the first one of the year, which will be in February, the first Tuesday in February, Alice Reese, who is the local film critic for the Greenville Herald Banner,
My next door neighbor.
will be talking about the movies that she's seen this year, and with the Academy Awards nominations and things coming up, her opinions on the best movies of the year, and the acting awards and all of the different awards, and who she thinks should be getting them.
She's pretty well right on.
Well,
She really is impressive.
Oh, yeah,
with
she's
it, yes.
impressive.
I noticed we haven't gotten a notification that we were nominated for an Academy Award, so
Well,
we might tune in anyway.
There might be a good reason.
there might be a reason.
Probably. Those are
No,
Emmys.
Emmys.
Tonys
Emmys.
are Broadway.
Besides-
We're not Broadway.
Because you're an act.
Yes. Oh, he said act. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Right either way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
But yeah.
Moving
Bud,
on.
thank you for coming on. We look forward to this segment. Well, next month we'll have a nice little graphic and everything else, so that when she comes on, I'm thinking something catchy like "It's Pud," something like that. But yeah, I should never do that again. Oh,
Right,
you're gonna
well,
love it.
well,
You're gonna
you know-
love the
Oh,
sign
wait a
off
minute.
today.
Wait, we may be on something.
That's right. Well, all I can say is, again, this list, it's amazing. Don't ever say there's nothing to do
Yes.
in this community, and just get out there and do something.
Yes, and reminder, go click on the link in the comments to go to the Housewarmers Facebook page where you can sign up for the email subscription. What was that? Did you not do that yet? Oh, you couldn't find it. We'll get it up there at some point, but you can go subscribe and you can have this delivered to your email inbox monthly, and you'll always know what's going on. So, Pud, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's been a
yes,
pleasure.
It's been fun.
Enjoyed it.
Always
Yes.
is. And
okay.
we will be back here in, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, somewhere around that time, and we will close it out, and we will announce the winner of the family 4-pack day pass from Splash Kingdom.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob, the owner of Bulldog Carpet Cleaning. Bulldog Carpet Cleaning is a family-owned business that has been serving the greater Hunt County area for over 20 years. We provide service to business and residential customers. Carpet, tile and grout, concrete, upholstery, we clean it all. So that you will never be surprised by a stranger showing up at your door, let me introduce my team, Dustin and Matt. Call today, 903-356-0207, or visit us online at bulldogcarpetcleaning.net.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the frontage road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We have the best prices on diamonds, gold, and jewelry. We got everything from lawn and garden equipment to job site tools and musical instruments. So for the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the frontage road in Greenville. Why settle for an assembly line burger when you can have a hot, fresh pot roast sandwich or one of our custom made to order burgers? Come join us at the Ash and Rose located at 2809 Lee Street in downtown Greenville for a cold, refreshing beer or a drink from our fully stocked bar. Don't forget to grab a lunch card and get your 8th lunch free. The Ash and Rose. Great food, great service, great times. And we are back. So, very good, informative
And we'll say
session.
thank you again to Pud Kearns for coming
Thank
out.
you.
Yes.
Definitely thank you to Pud
Yes.
Kearns for coming out. She knows everything.
Hey,
Would you agree she gave us some class?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
she's a classy woman, but giving us class doesn't mean. It's not, you don't have to be a miracle worker to pull that one off. I mean, show up with your shoes tied, you pretty much beat us up. All right, well, I guess it's time now for the Family 4-Pack
Hey, the
giveaway.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we're going to let Gabe tell us who the winner is.
Switch the camera.
Done. All right. Well, thank you to everybody who joined the giveaway.
Which was a bunch of you.
There was a group.
247 total entries,
Nice.
Wow.
which
Wow.
it wasn't necessarily all that many. There wasn't that many entry people.
Everybody had a chance to enter 4 times, so.
Yes. Now what we're going to do right now is going to draw the winner live.
Live.
And
This is more exciting than the lottery.
Winners to draw is 92 people joined.
Nice.
91 people that are allowed to win.
Right. Point taken.
Oh, that's somebody's email address. Sorry. Hold on. All right. Brandy Murray.
Brandy Murray
Brandy Murray.
Plano, Texas.
from Plano, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All right, we got a
All the
viewer
way to
in Plano.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
Camera back to me.
Yeah.
Cool. Yay.
Yay.
So Brandy Murphy from
congratulations.
Plano, Texas, contact us on Messenger or shoot us a comment, and we'll make sure we get the pass to you. Do what?
Emails at Barney or.
No, just contact us.
Yeah.
I'm not really checking emails today. I'm still kind of checked out until the first of the next week.
Yeah.
So one thing
bowling
this
and the
holiday
bowling
system thing.
and
Oh yeah, I'm checked out from bowling forever. Next year it's go-karts. We're not doing bowling again. The one thing about the holidays and the way they've fallen this year is it's really kind of chopped up the weeks.
Yes.
And it's made it really hard to get your stride, get your rhythm, and so I'm just kind of just sailing until Monday, and then I could start all over again.
Yeah. Full week.
Yes. All right. Well, we've got our next show coming up here at 8:30, which is in about 25 minutes. It's Frienlee Live with special musical guest
Brad Davis.
Brad Davis.
Yes. You're gonna
And
enjoy it.
what's great about this is Frienlee is going to be on the camera. I'm not. So
And Jim's not.
and Jim's not, which makes it even better. It's
And
a-
Rocky will be here.
Rocky will be
Rocky's
here.
going to
You
make
mean
his
the mayor
debut.
pro tem?
He's mayor pro tem. Yeah, he's
Candidate.
Candidate.
Pro tem,
Anyway,
candidate.
it's going to be a great show. I'm excited
I look
about it.
forward to it.
I've had so many responses from people that said, "Yeah, I watch it," and it's all about the music. And I didn't coin that phrase because the Lucky Girls, that's their show,
Right.
all about the music. But with myself, it has always been about the music.
Awesome.
And Brad is a wonderful individual that has a story that I get to tell while he's here, and he's brought his guitar, and maybe I'm gonna coax him into maybe playing a couple.
Nice.
Because the music's great, you'll enjoy it, and it's just the start of something that's going to be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Again, I want to pay special thank you to Barbara Horan and Lana Dolgener and the staff of the wonderful Texan Theater and Lobby Cafe.
Yes.
All of our followers, all of our sponsors and advertisers. Y'all are great. Without all of you, there's no way we could do this. So from Gabe, Darian, Jim, Frienlee, myself, our special guest, Pud, Stacy, this one's for you. If you can't see the good, be the good. That's a
Hey,
long
this is Paul
story.
Kelly with Allstate Friendly Insurance with a way to save you money or make you money. If we can't save you $300 on any of your insurance, we'll give you $30. We have been in Greenville for almost 30 years at 9801 Wesley Street. Our phone number is 903-274-4949. And web address is allstatefriendlyinsurance.com. Give my folks a call. See if we can save you $300 on any of your insurance, or we'll give you $30 at 903-274-4949. God bless.